Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you today a Pokemon Go video. I might actually be the oldest dude playing this game. I don't know. But we're going to try to get through this pretty quickly. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You should all be outside right now catching Pokemon. But I've been using this pretty cool method to hatch my eggs, and it's super easy. Doesn't take anything special. I'm pretty sure every single person watching this video should have the, I guess we'll call it, equipment in order to actually do this. Unless for like some weird reason you don't. I can't really think why. Maybe if you were like homeless or something. I don't know. No offense if you are homeless and happen to be watching this video. You know, get on your Pokemon grind, I guess. But if you're like me and you're old as shit and you don't really want to walk around all day outside, plus I do live in Texas, it's like 100 degrees outside. I really don't want to walk around that much. Or maybe you're just lazy, or you know, you don't have time. Whatever your reason may be, there is a very simple way to hatch your eggs without really having to put in much effort. And I already know, you know, some people are gonna be like, oh, you know what, you fat loser, how about you just get up and go outside, fat ass? Alright, first of all, relax, Yuji, you know, take a little puff of your inhaler real quick. But I assure you, if you have not seen me before, I am already handcrafted. Just think about the Pokemon Machamp, and that's basically me. But if I was like 500 pounds, that would be a great criticism. I understand where you're coming from. Alright, so anyways, let's just get that out of the way. So anyways, as you can see on the screen, you see all my Pokemon or whatever, nothing special. I'm only like level 7, I believe. I need to actually dedicate some time to go out and catch some Pokemon. Literally all the stuff and all the progress I've gotten so far has only been from me like going out to do something and then catching Pokemon while I'm there. I've never actually gone out with the purpose of like, yeah, all we're going to be doing is looking for Pokemon. So I need to dedicate one of these days to do that so we can get some real progress here. But the Pokemon are important. I know just people are curious on what I got or whatever. So you can see now my eggs are on the screen, alright? And all you need to do is remember the distance traveled on both of these eggs, okay? As you can see, I have 2 inside the incubators. Just for like proof purposes and reference purposes, but this method actually works, alright? Because we're gonna go back and see like how much I started with and how much I end with or whatever, so just keep that in mind. So now you can see we switched over to real life. I'm recording with my camera. You can see my eggs are still the same, 1.4 and 2.7. So basically all you need in order to do this is 3 things. Your phone, obviously, with Pokemon Go. Number 2, some tape. I think any tape will do. I don't know. Maybe you probably don't want like a weaker one because there is going to be some movement going on here. So I picked like this packing tape or whatever, duct tape, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And then finally, you need a ceiling fan. Now hold on. I know everyone's gonna freak out. Just watch the demonstration first and do not go do it until you listen to a couple of tips I have for you, because I don't want you to get hurt or break something or, you know, do something ridiculous. So just give me a second. I will explain it before you go off and do something wild, alright? Now, as you can see, I have taped the phone to the top of the ceiling fan. You get a little close-up or whatever, but it is secured in place. I would actually say the farther out towards the end of, like, the blade of the fan you go, the better it is, because if you go in too close, you're not really getting much movement, but if you go far away, you actually do move, like in a circumference or whatever the fuck. I don't know, that might be wrong, don't get mad at me. Anyways, as you can see, this shit is secure, so what we're going to do now is just go ahead and let this thing spin for a bit.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause.
Okay, now as you can see, I've taken it back down and we have our updated distances. You can see the eggs went to 1.8 and 3.1. And I literally only left it up there for a couple minutes, not even 5 minutes probably. I don't know, I didn't time it, but a very short amount of time just for like a demonstration for the video. So I'm thinking you could do like even a 10-kilometer egg in less than like 30 minutes or something. I don't know, don't hold me to that math, but everyone's fans in the world are probably different or whatever. But just for an approximation, you can get it done pretty quickly. perfectly. Now, as I said earlier, there's a couple like warnings I want to give you, just like a disclaimer on all of this. I know what you're probably thinking, like, oh, I should turn the fan up super fast. It'll get done super quick. Alright, now, that's what I originally thought. Number one, if you go too fast, I believe the steps don't count. That's why you can't just like drive around in your car and hatch. You have to drive really, really slow if you want it to count the steps. So I think if you go too fast, that it actually won't count. And number two, even more important than that, you might actually fuck your shit up, because mine was originally going pretty fast, and luckily I was like sitting here watching it, but it started like shaking and like really, like, it almost seemed like it was gonna fall out of the ceiling. I know a phone doesn't seem like it holds much weight or whatever, but I guess on like such a delicate thing such as like a fan or whatever, and it's swinging, it really did cause a problem. Like, I didn't think it would be a big deal, but it was like shaking, and I think if I had left it up there, it might have got like ripped out of the ceiling, or at the very least my phone would have probably been flying across the room and could have broken something or me or something, you know what I mean? Like, it would have just been a bad situation. So I recommend putting it on the lowest setting for the fan, just you know, to be safe and not injure yourself or, you know, your TV or something. I just recommend putting it on the lowest setting. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. You are free to go try this on your own. Just be careful. Like I said, safety first. We don't want to mess anything up. You guys can check out my character or whatever. I don't know why the time and the Wi-Fi and the 100% is like that. I don't know. I recorded it with my Mac and I plugged it into QuickTime or whatever, and it just completely overrides what the actual stuff is, because it's actually like 4 in the morning right now, but for some reason it says it's 9 and it says my phone is 100% charged. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. Who cares? But anyways, if you're wondering why I said that, it's because of QuickTime, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't explain it to you. But as you can see, we are repping Team Mystic. Actually, I did see like a 6-year-old boy earlier at like a Pokestop, and you know, he was talking some shit about like Team Valor or whatever, saying like, oh, Team Valor. I mean, I almost had to square the little man up right there at the Pokestop, but you know, his dad was there, and then like a wild Pidgey appeared, and you know, I had to go catch that thing or whatever. I don't know. But next time I see that little dude, you might have to catch this fade, you know? No, let me stop. But yeah, we're Team Mystic. I don't know. Some people get really like into that. Oh, Team Mystic. Like, I just picked it literally because I like Articuno. I don't know if there's any significance other than that. I know they all have like their own benefits or whatever. I don't really care. I don't take this game that seriously. I know there's a lot of people out there who take this very seriously. So, you know, no offense to all of you out there if I may have offended you with anything that I said. But anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to go like, rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.